Hello, friend. Welcome to this episode of Randy Drives Around the Desert, complaining about stupid things that nobody cares about. Notice I said hello, friend, not my usual hello, friends. I say friend instead of friends because my extensive research into you tells me that you're probably watching this video alone. So it's just you and me. Will you be my friend? We're just a few hundred yards off of Interstate 10, right at the Red Cloud Mine Road exit, just past Scirocco Summit, the desert, middle of nowhere. We're going to be driving down to the Red Cloud Mine, the Red Cloud Mine mining area. It's not just a mine, it's a whole area. There's some historic old buildings there. There's a gravesite of the former mine owners that we're going to show you. We've been up this road many times before. We've done some videos here before, but those videos were about the off-roading to get there. This video is going to be less about the journey and more about the destination, which is going to be the remains of the mining buildings and those graves. There's a lot of history here in these mines, and I wanted to make sure I could tell you all about it, so I made notes, typed them up on my computer, printed them out on a laser printer, not one of those cheap inkjet printers that leaks all over the place. Folded it up nice and neat, put it on the kitchen table, drove off and left it there. So I got nothing. So we're gonna go down Red Cloud Mine Road. There's just a couple of stops along the way that we'll stop and show you. These are the interesting things you can get out and look at. This is why we're going. This is why you might want to come here. This is a easy off-road run, but I wouldn't call it a beginner's run. If you've never been off-road before, you don't want this to be your first ride. We haven't been here in about 2 years, and it could have gotten washed out. It could be worse. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Do you need to air down? Don't believe the big lie. You do not have to air down. We're gonna air down to smooth out the ride, but there's no rock crawling or anything like that. So if you air down, it's just to smooth out the ride. And the other big question we always get on our trail videos is, will my vehicle make it? I don't know, maybe, if you know how to drive. Really depends on your skills as a driver, not quite so much on your vehicle. If you've got a four-wheel drive vehicle and you know how to drive it, you can make it. If you've got a super beefed up Jeep or Toyota, 38-inch wheels, and you don't know how to drive it, stay home. Go to the mall. There are several spots for camping along the way. They're not campgrounds. It's open. It's BLM land. If you want to camp there, you can. We always see people camping out. I will be recording a GPX file, which you can download from our website, notarubicon.com, to put on your GPS. Follow our trek, take you right to where we're going. I'll put a link below to the page at notarubicon.com, so you can go directly there and download it. The download is absolutely free, unlike some of those shady websites that we've talked about before. You don't have to give me your email address. You don't have to sign up for some stupid mailing list. You don't have to do anything other than click the button that says download, and it's all yours. I do this for you. Not for the money from advertising, not for the YouTube views, although we do earn dozens of dollars from the advertisers and from the YouTube views. But what you probably don't know is that all of those proceeds are donated generously to the Fix Randy's Jeep Fund. So thank you very much. We're gonna get started. Like I said, Interstate 10 is right behind me. We're gonna go down Red Cloud Mine Road toward the mountains, and we'll stop and show you anything interesting. Let's go. We're at our first stop, right off of the wash, kind of up above the wash. You can probably see it there behind me. I've got gum in my mouth now. Last time I chewed gum while making a video, somebody posted a comment saying it was unprofessional. I'm not a professional, asshole. There, are you happy? That was a good piece of gum too. This first stop, this building, this first stop, has got a lot of history, and it's all printed out on my kitchen table, so I don't know what it is. To get here, you have to come off of the wash. You'll see it on the GPS file. It kind of veers off of the wash. It's a little bit steep and a little bit rutted.
This way, stop, stop!
If you're not comfortable going up that, you can just park and walk up. It's only about 50 yards. You can explore the castle, walk around, climb up on top. It's in surprisingly good condition. The dickheads haven't totally destroyed it yet. It's made of stone, so if they try to burn it down, they can't. They're dickheads, they're not very smart. I'm out of gum now. I hope you're happy, asshole. We're at our next stop. And between that stop where we were and this stop is what separates the human boys from the men. We had to go through a couple of pretty rocky and rough areas to get here. So when you see those areas, that's where, if you're alone or you're unsure, that's where you turn around. Turn around and go home. Behind me, you'll see what are called the cyanide tanks. Probably because they had cyanide in them. It's just a guess. This is the second stop. We got one more to go to find the graves. He's alone. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm out of breath because I ran up this hill and I'm a fat old man. We're at the last stop. I'm at the top of the hill overlooking what was the homestead of the mine owners. A lot of very interesting history, all written down and printed out on my kitchen table. I'm sure it's very interesting. One of the cool things about this whole area is that because it's not easy to get to, there's some rough, rocky spots to get here. Not bad, but you need four-wheel drive. It keeps the dickheads out. And because off-roading and four-wheel drive stuff is expensive, most dickheads are too stupid to have a job. They can't afford to come up here. Some of them find their way. I didn't say anything. So one of the things that makes this place interesting, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, is that because it's difficult to get up here, the dickheads can't get up here and screw everything up because they don't bring their mothers to tell them what they should and shouldn't be doing. So because the dickheads don't get up here very often, the stuff up here is fairly well preserved. It's cool to come up here and look at. That's why we're bringing this video to you today, so you can see what's here. Don't forget to download the free GPX file for your GPS at notrubicon.com. Links below. And that GPX file will lead you right up to the graves. I'm going to show you those in a second. And no doubt some asshat will post a comment below complaining that by me making this GPX file available, it's inviting people up to destroy it. And I just need to point out that no, you're wrong. If you think that my website is the only website that's got instructions on how to find this place on the whole internet, you are a moron. This is all open public land. I can't take responsibility for the dickheads whose parents brought them up wrong, whose parents made them think it was okay to come up here and do whatever they want just because they're not going to get caught. Don't be a dickhead. So come up here, enjoy it, clean it up a bit while you're here. We always try to take out a little bit more trash than we bring in. I'm gonna go back down the hill. I'm gonna show you the little homestead and the graves, and we're gonna be done here. So right behind me, right below the big water tank up there, right in those trees, at the bottom of the trees, on the left side as you're looking at them, you'll find the graves. Probably one of the only places in all of the desert that you'll find where there's some actual graves with gravestones still there, not destroyed by the dickheads. All along the wash, below where you see the big water tank, are the remnants of the homestead of the mining owners. Lots of interesting history at home on the kitchen table. There's a road that leads up to the water tank. Never been up there. Have no idea if it's safe or not. You're on your own with that. And if you stay up the wash and veer to the right, there's a big mine there. It's kind of hidden off in the bushes in the canyon. It's only about 100 yards past the little homestead. There's another video that we did a couple of years ago that shows the inside of that mine. If you want to take a look, link right there. I think we're done here. Download the free GPX file for your GPS at notarubicon.com. Link in the information section below. Absolutely free. I do it for you. If you enjoyed this video, that's what this is for. Thumbs down means you don't love Betty White. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you on the trail. You're still here? It's over. It was over like 20 seconds ago. Go watch something else. You're doing it wrong.